Okay, so there is for so in my mind there's one specific moment that like I'm thinking of that I would really want to just like get into the nitty-gritty of and then discuss that and then we can expand from there.
Okay. Okay.
And it's specifically dive related.
All right. All right.
It was it was Blizzard World, our second attack. Oh, you're in game two. Okay.
Okay.
That's whatever.
Just game chat.
But let's see. But we were on Blizzard World, our second attack. And we went up to the top right to set up the dive. LR got a pick, and no second thoughts, you jump straight in. So I want to talk about that.
Okay. Okay.
Imagination is the essence of discovery.
So the reason I didn't want to jump in on, even though it was a pick, it gave us an advantage. We weren't really set up for it. So like, the angle LR had,
What do you want me to choose right here?
just pick whatever. But so we were set up on the top right. I don't know exactly where LR was.
I believe LR was set up on the top left.
I don't think he was that far yet. I think the angle he had was like this, somewhere along in here. He was like somewhere within here. He hadn't like fully grappled up yet because the shot went straight out over the water. Like I saw the end of the shot. It just kept continuing on. So he didn't have a full like good angle on it. I don't remember offhand who he picked. It was one of the DPS, I believe.
You sure it was DPS? I swear I thought it was Moira.
No, it was not Moira. Yeah, because like it was. I saw Moira like. I can pull up the stream real quick just to double check. I'm pretty sure it wasn't the Moira. If it was the Moira, it changes what I was gonna say.
I mean, if you're right, if it was DPS, yeah, probably should not have remembered it. It was, from what I saw though, I thought it was a good pick, a pick to switch in on, so I pushed here. And then, you know, I danced from the bubble, I think LR got another pick, and then I got low and I jumped out. And after that, I don't know what happened. But you are correct, I should have been more aware of positioning of my DPS, or if everyone's ready to.
Yeah, like I have no idea where Vale was. LR wasn't really in position. He got the one pick, but what I wanted us to do was jump over here. And then poke from here. And LR would be on the, like, he would either be where we were, or on the left side high ground. And depending on which angle he took, or which angle... Basically, it'd be like two different sides. We'd be on one side, LR be on the other. So if we were on like this side, theoretically LR would be on the top right. If we decided to come over here, LR would be on the left side.
I see what you mean. You want a more well thought out guy, having a great idea, and more of an idea of where the team was winning is. Which, granted, I do know it's my fault because I need to rank become that, which is a lot different than the that.
Yeah, I feel like it's more like... So especially against like... By the way, I couldn't bring it up because I think he's streaming right now. I tried to bring it up on my phone, so I can't like confirm or deny. But assuming in the scenario that I'm right, then Moira's just gonna out heal any damage that we do. But we need to like the main takeaway is like the slower, more methodical, thought out.
Exactly. I get.
Yeah.
Not just a blind sort of dive. Hope we get it.
Yeah. You mentioned it during the game. You said you're more comfortable on Diva than Winston?
Yeah.
Because I'm fine with playing Winston.
I am more comfortable on Diva than Winston.
Okay. Yeah, so we were in the... I just kind of assumed main tank sort of deal, so,
No, I can play Winston, but I'm more comfortable on Diva.
Yeah. I'm fine with playing Winston, so when we do have the dive going, I'll take the Winston. That was just making the comps. I just kind of like main tank sort of deal. Like I knew you played a lot of Reinhardt, so I was just like, yoink. But,
personally, at least for now, I would prefer if we play if we play dive, I prefer if we play Winston and play Diva. In any situation with anyone else, I will fill that role, but I probably feel like he'd be much better at it than I will currently.
I think Morello is fine playing Winston. Chef, I don't know if you saw, he's joining our squad. So, for Chef specifically, he said in Platinum Division he wants to focus on DPS and tank, and he told me Hammond was one of the characters he wants to play a lot on. And so we might... I'm not sure if we'll do... Like, in my head I was thinking Winston Diva, or Winston Hammond, but we might experiment with a Diva Hammond. And just see how that goes.
Well, from what I've heard and what I'm seeing, apparently Diva Hammond is supposed to be pretty strong, but I haven't really seen any streams where it's been executed.
I don't think it's like pro level highest of the high sort of thing. I think in like pro level Hammond isn't that strong. I think as of right now it's kind of like people aren't used to playing against him yet. And that's why he can seem strong at times.
Yeah, most of the time I think it's very easy to deal with him, and other times it seems like he's actually being dominated by him, because one, he doesn't die. A good hit,
Like the way I personally play Hammond is like Tracer Sombra. I go in, do a little bit, and then get out. Like just draw the attention, leave. Just real quick. But let's see. Did you have any other like specific questions or anything? Because you were kind of asking about it as well. I don't know if you had any.
Well, the way you put it, it's pretty understandable. I get what you're saying. Like, you want more to talk about that. What I did was, I saw a pick, and I jumped in blindly. Even though it was just to initiate and hop out, so it wasn't, I didn't give everyone the chance to reposition. So, I jump in here, I don't remember the sport word, if I jump in here, even yes, I could get to my bubble, but both the tank systems are on me. And so the backline, though, is kind of closed. But, by jumping here, and while my healers don't have line of sight, and putting them in a bad position.
Just a little more patience, I would say.
Wait. Yeah. Well, what I'm used to is like take bind. I know. Well, wait for everyone. You wait for DPS to go around and just. Well, that's more straightforward. I don't know people run. Well, first I'm gonna run back on. But still, yeah. I'm used to just, okay, you see the DPS position, right? Like, say it's in Bunny, and you know that little legend up there. So I go up here, you know, I do my little bubble, dance, initiate, maybe you get the pick on, let's just say it's a Hanzo or not, and then you drop down. And then you get hit up by your sports, and then you go back in, or something like that.
So, specifically in the instance of, like the scenario we had in the scrim, where they were like holding down here on point, the benefit of jumping to the high ground first is, like, I don't remember the exact number for Diva, but it's like 5-second cooldown for the boost, 5-second cooldown for the jump, or whatever. So you jump, take the high ground, do tickle damage, you drop down, do some more tickle damage as they run away, and by the time that you do that, you already have it up. Like, you can just do a little bit. Your cooldown's at like 2 seconds already. 2 seconds from being up. Then it's 1, 2, jump out. So like, you reduce the time that you're exposed, if that makes sense.
No, that makes sense.
So like, you use the jumps and the leaps, whatever, the mobility, to get to us as close as you can, like a safe spot. Like, high ground is typically the easiest one to say, because you jump to high ground. If they're running dive, they have to waste their mobility to jump to you, or they stay on low ground and then you can just drop without using a cooldown. So like, I guess the idea I'm trying to get across is use cooldowns to get into safe positions, and then try and engage with as little cooldowns as possible, and use the cooldowns to get out.
Right. I get that.
A lot more slow, methodical, safer.
Right. I get what you're saying. It is pick-based, and basically everyone has to ready everyone's position, or especially you have to hold command before.
Will you be on tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, how long are you gonna be on tonight? Do you have any plans?
Nope. All I was gonna do was gonna do placements on that my sport account.
On your, you said alt account?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you just want to duo there and try to Winston Diva for a couple games? Okay, I'll swap to what rank is your alt account roughly ended at?
Well, I can swap to my Wonder account, which I've done like 3 placements on, and it ended at 3K. Or I have my new alt account, which is I was gonna use to play sport. But we just I can switch to my 3K account.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know if you have Jolly Charlie added, but it'd probably be easier for me to add you, to find you. It's one trick tank.
Yeah, sir.
Okay. Yeah, I'll swap accounts, and we can do a couple games there.
Okay. Sounds cool.